everyone, it's Lo from Custom Creations by Lo. I hope everybody is doing wonderful this Sunday afternoon. I decided to come on. I want to try to do a quick video because I got Happy Mail and I also received my order from Toonpish and I'm excited to try them. So I want to do a mold with them today. So let's first do the Toonpish because I ordered that. And it arrived all the way from England, or the UK rather. I've already opened the bag here. Oh, we got stuff falling out. We got a little card there. This is what I ordered. These were the holographic chameleon powders that were pre-ordered. Okay, we've got her little card here. That's cute. Love it. Don't need to see that. That's the order details. And let's see here. Oh, there's a little freebie here. Looks like maybe a little mini insert. It is. It's like a little diamond-shaped insert that you can use in whatever you actually want to. Isn't that just the cutest thing? They're so tiny, but so, efficient. So thank you, Wendy, for that. I appreciate it. Now let's get into the powders. When I first saw these before they became pre-ordered, I was like, I want to have those. Those are gorgeous. So we're going to go through them. This is the packaging. Now these are some very little packs or little pots or jars, and they are called the Holographic Chameleon, Mica range. I'll take them out and then we'll look at the colors. Okay, so this first one is called Copper Gold. So pretty. The next one is called Indigo Green Fleck. Ooh, I think I'm going to like this color. Look at that. The next one is Turquoise Pink. Can y'all see that? Is that not gorgeous? Then we have Purple Magenta. Green Mauve. That's so pretty. Look at that shift in there. And last but definitely not least, we have Rose Gold Green. And you definitely can see all three of those colors in there. So those are the new Toonpish Holographic Chameleon Micas. Are those not just absolutely gorgeous? I cannot wait to use those today. So let me get this moved out. Don't want to lose my little freebie here because I definitely want to use that. I'm going to leave the powders out because, like I said, I want to use those today. Okay. Now, and I do apologize in advance, I am having an allergy problem of, I guess, the grass, whatever. And also for the second time in a week, I have gotten stung by yellow jackets. The first was on my upper arm. Today, it was on my wrist. So, if I sound nasally, that will be why. So this is coming from, this is from Tammy Blaine at Epoxy Me That. I'm so excited. She sent me some Bond Crafter UV resin, hard type. Sent me a bottle of that. I'm eager to try this because I've not used bond crafters before. I did order some actual epoxy resin, which I have not used yet, but I will be. But I want to try this UV resin against the Litz resin as well as against the JD resin. She says it's phenomenal, and I believe her. Oh, and she, okay, she sent me some awesome, looks like plugs. So when you're making, you know, something, if you want to put that insert in there. And I love the blue color of this rubber. Ooh, they're trying to stick. Oh, there's a pretty heart, which I love hearts. I think I said before that I used to be a professional clown, and my name was Heart Lovers, which is also part of my email address if you want to ever order anything, or buy anything I've created or custom create. There's another heart. And unfortunately, I tore this little bag, so I have to put them in another bag. And then a smaller heart. Aren't those nice? That was so sweet. And then we got another bag here. Let's set these over here. And okay, we have some rectangles. They definitely don't want to come out. And then we have two more. So are those not awesome? Great quality too. I know she made these, and I know she sells them on her shop, so go check her out. Yeah, so that will be awesome. I love those. Let me put them back in the bag because I definitely don't want anything to happen to them. And then I'm going to show you what we're looking at making today. And I unfortunately ripped both of those bags, so let me see. I do have some other bags that I've saved. I just don't know where they are right now, so I will put these out of the way over here to the side so I don't take a chance and mess them up. Set the bond crafter over here with my other UV resin. And let me show you what I want to make today. I know that it's been made before, and I've actually made one before. And once we get to the demolding section, I'll show you the other one that I made. But this is the mold that I want to use with these new Toonpish Chameleon Mica powders. This turtle mold, because my goal is to make enough turtle molds that I can put them up around my pool on the wooden fence, and I think these will be gorgeous. Now there will be a lot of painting these colors on. I will not keep you on for all that. Imagine this, I've got glitter in there. But I will paint them, and then I will speed that up and do, you know, so you don't have to be so bored. And we'll kind of go from there. But let's see what colors we want to use. And let me get my little brush over here. Like this brush and this brush. All right. Make sure it's all cleaned out. Now my goal for this next video was to do another repurposed item. But when my powders came in from Toonpish, I was like, well, we'll delay that for another video at least. And then we will do another repurposing. And I think what I'm going to do is a little cute lamp. or nightlight that you can use wherever you might like. You could even use it outside if you wanted to, but yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to do. Alright, so let me get these pots open here. I think I'd like to start with the purple magenta. Of course, like always, make sure you tap down your powders because you never know that they, have been. Look at that, y'all. Is that not gorgeous? Like I said, these are little pots, but you don't have to use much to get what you want. So to get the, the effect that you are desiring. So I'm just going to start painting the different little sections in. And like I said, I'll speed you up so that you don't have to watch through all this. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to mix up, I think, 4 ounces of resin, and I'm going to pour that, and then I do see a spot that I missed, so let me pause that for just a second and go back and finish that, and then we will pour the resin. I almost missed it. I'm sure some of y'all are out there going, wait, you didn't finish that area. Go back, go back, go back. Now this correction will not be perfect, but again, this is, you know, something that if somebody likes, then great. If not, then well, you know, worst case scenario is it ends up out on my pool fence. But if you like it, hey, just let me know. Shoot me a message, say, hey, I want to have that. You can comment here and then also send me an email on my email address that I have linked, or actually in my description. And I will be happy to get this out to you. Or if you want one that's in these new colors by Toonpish and you want it, you know, a certain way, again, just reach out to me at my email and I will correspond with you. We'll get it, you know, situated and be in communication. Okay. Okay. Try this again. Let me go here and do a final cleanup on that. Get the color in there. Let's see, I had a little teeny tiny, pretty sure it was this one. I should use a micro brush rather than this little pointy Q-tip thing, but that's okay. All right. I think, yeah, I've got a little micro brush out here. Let's just see if that looks a little bit better than what. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the very last color we used, which we did that in, and do this one in as well. And then that way we should hopefully be balanced. tell you, so far I am in love with these powders. I mean, how can you not be? I'm so glad I got these ordered. I hope that they'll start making them in bigger pots, because I could see, oh, hang on folks, drop my brush. I could see these being used a lot. A lot. I know I would. They're not cheap, but they are definitely gorgeous. So, we'll restart this and say, now I'm going to go pour my resin. So let me get this set over here to the side. Hope y'all can see these mica powders. Of course, I'll have them linked in my description box for you. And I'm sorry, again, that I'm moving slow. I said I got a bee sting here today, and not moving as quickly as I probably should be, but we're going to use this cup, and we're going to be using a 2-part resin, part A, part B, and if you have extras, great. And yes, let me get some gloves. I don't know what I'm thinking. So no, I do not like sticky hands. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour 2 ounces of part A, 2 ounces of part B. We will stir them for 3 to 4 minutes. And once I look at it, I will determine if I am going to put it through the vacuum chamber, or the bubble remover, I should say, because I don't have a vacuum chamber. If I do that, then I will once again have to put you on a pause, because you will not be able to hear me. Okay. To that one. And 2 of this one. Sorry, just gotta wipe my hands off. Okay, got my stick here. It's been previously used, so it is sealed, so I don't have to worry about extra bubbles from that. And I'm gonna mix this some, and then I will add in maybe black. But I'm going to pause you for right now, and then we'll come back. So I've got my resin mixed up. I added some of the black alcohol ink, and I also used some Recollections Extra Fine Black Glitter. Got this from Michael's. The alcohol ink is the same brand I've been using. And I did add about 3 drops of the Elmer's clear glue, just to keep it, you know, where it needs to be. So we're going to go ahead and pour this. Once it's cured, we'll come back and demold it, and hopefully it will turn out awesome. These colors, like I said, they're gorgeous. There's 6 of them. They were the Holographic Chameleon Mica powders from Toonpish. I just cannot say enough about them. They are, I mean, they're beautiful. And no matter what happens with this mold or with this piece, I'm sure those colors are going to be beautiful in the front. So let's get this poured. And then I will bring you back for the demolding. I don't think I'm going to have really any extras for this, but I may have an extra special thing that I did for the first time doing resin, and that's making my own silicone plug and hopefully a mold, but we'll see. Anyway, let me get this poured in here. I did not put this in the debubbler machine because with the glitter and stuff, it's looking like you know, it's degassed pretty good. I let it set. And I'm just going to take my little long handle lighter here. Don't really see anything on the surface, so I'll pour it up high and slow. I did mix my resin for 4 minutes. I had set a timer, and then like I said, I poured it. I don't know if this is going to be enough for this entire thing. I may have needed about 2 or 3 more ounces, but we'll see. We will see. And the reason it looks gloopy, like I said, is because I put the glue in there. So what I may do is I may just use this for the shell, and then I'll come back, I'll mix some more and add that in there so it's fully covered. Yeah, I definitely needed a whole bunch more, but that's okay. That is okay. So I will do that off camera, and then like I said, we'll come back for demold. So let's see how it goes. Hey everybody, welcome back. So it's time for demolding. I did get this one done, and then I used the extra resin that I had made for this coaster here, and I've added some blue glitter into it to give it kind of a blue-black color. And it looks like it's turned out really well. I'm excited to see, but I'm really super excited to see how this one turned out with the new Toonpish Holographic Chameleon Mica powders. So let's go ahead and demold this coaster first. This is a holographic coaster. Not sure how much of the holographic we'll see, but it is, so let's just find out. Hope everybody is doing great this afternoon. Okay, and as I said, this is a holographic mold. I'm not sure if you can see that in the camera or not. There we go. Looks like you should be able to see some of it. I love this mold. I mean, it's so handy and so pretty with that holographic. All right, so we look at the coaster. Oh, that's pretty. I love that blue and with the black in there. And yes, you can see the holographic. Can y'all see that? There we go. Isn't that pretty? Let's see sides. Got a little trim to do. Just a teeny tiny bit. I don't see any bubbles. Oops, I found one right there on that very edge, but that'll be simple enough to fix if I even fix it, because more than likely I will be keeping this mold just because this is one of my favorite colors. I love cobalt blue and I love royal blue, and I love it with black. So this one may stay here with me. All right. So now, the turtle. I'm so excited. It looks pretty good on the back. Got one teeny tiny bubble here at the top. But let's go ahead and demold it and see what this thing looks like. It's a very easy mold to demold. Oh great, his tail is perfect. Alright. Oh, let's cross our fingers, because I can't wait to see this. Ooh, isn't that gorgeous? Look how those colors shift. Oh my, that is absolutely gorgeous. No bubbles on the front of the top of it. None. Wow. No bubbles. The only bubble that was right here. And being that it's the bottom, I don't know if I'll try to fill in or not, but I do have some black UV resin from Lit's Resin that I can use if I want to fill that in. That right there. I don't know if I will or not, but I do see one little spot that I missed or must have hit when I was trying to get it in and make sure there's no bubbles. I may have hit that with the tip of my dotting tool. So what do y'all think? Is he not gorgeous? And I may even take one of my chrome markers, the gold one maybe, and just go through the shell and his other markings just to make it stand out. I love it as it is. I think it's beautiful. Now, as promised, yesterday I said, well, earlier, that I would show you this turtle that I did before in regular mica powders. And he turned out pretty too. I mean, I wasn't too displeased with him. I could, you know, this was one of my first pieces I made. So, anyway, that's him. And my plan is to have these to use for up at my pool area. I think they'd be really pretty, like hanging on the wall, or, you know, the fencing and things along the interior. So what do y'all think? Now this one, I poured that color, but then I did take a gold marker and outline his markings and things. With this one here, I don't know. I think these colors are beautiful as is. So, yeah, I'm in love with that. That is just absolutely amazing. So, anyway, so I'm going to get some pictures taken. I will post those, you know, along with this video. And I'm excited too. Like I mentioned, I was going to try making one of my own molds. I didn't make a mold, but I did successfully make a stopper or a plug, because I have a mold that I'm going to be trying making is a heart-shaped mold. It's a tea light. So I made a silicone rubber plug so that when I make the mold, I can put it in there. And there it is. I know, it's simple, but it's the little things in life, you know, if you haven't done it before and it works. See how squishy that was? I bought the silicone rubber off Amazon. It's made by the company, believe it or not, called Yum Yum. It was very inexpensive, but at that price point, I wasn't worried about, you know, if it didn't work, that, you know, I wasted a lot of money. So that was just, you know, enough to get me to go ahead and do this. So let me know what y'all think of the turtle and the coaster. And I will get those pictures, and we will be seeing you later. Have a great rest of the day.